Hello, I'm Amy. I'm really sorry I haven't been putting on videos for weeks. In fact, these days I have been busy, but also I have to admit I have been a little bit lazy as well because my daughter and my husband already start their summer holiday totally 2 months. At the beginning of July, I got a rather sudden business job. I need to go to Vietnam. My husband and my daughter's passport both are not available. My daughter's passport need renew and my husband's passport was in the PSB for the new visa next year. So I have to go by myself. Anyway, it was a business trip. It wasn't a vacation trip. But I have to say, the trip was quite interesting. So I went to Vietnam for 1 week. When I got home, just 3 days, our family went to Shanghai for another week to renew my daughter's passport. And we just got home 3 or 4 days, and my husband reminded me, Amy, don't forget you have a YouTube channel and you already have over 200 subscribers. Some of them really like your video. You should keep doing it. I said, okay. As an ordinary people, my life is too simple. I don't have lots to share, but maybe I can share the trip to Vietnam. So at the beginning of July, one of my friends called me. One of their big customers from America are coming to see their factory in Vietnam. They don't have the person who can really speak English there, so they need my help if I am available. I agreed, and we fly to Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam, and we lived in Ho Chi Minh for 1 night, and the next day, my friend arranged a car, took us to the factory, which is located in a small town or city. It took us 3 hours to get there. I have to say, as a Chinese person, I really don't know much about Vietnam, and in my mind, not just me, most of the people I know, we all think Vietnam is kind of behind the times. I'm really sorry to say this, and no offense, because we just get bits and pieces news about Vietnam from there and here. So we only can think this way. But when I got there, even though I didn't go to lots of places, just a small city and a half day in Ho Chi Minh, but I was quite surprised. It's way more developed than we think. And this is a compliment for me, an ordinary Chinese person, to Vietnam. So after 10 hours flying, I got to Ho Chi Minh City. So this is a hotel near the airport, just 800 meters. In fact, I got there 10 o'clock on evening, but I went to the airport to exchange visas and go through customs, which took me nearly 2 hours. So the hotel looks nice. That night when I got hotel is around 1 o'clock, so I just went to sleep. And this is the next morning I took. It's a nice hotel with a beautiful price. I recommend to you. So here is a sock factory. 3 hours by car from airport to here. All these are yarns and other raw materials for making socks. This is a sock production workshop. The needle is so powerful that one machine can complete an entire sock in just 3 to 5 minutes. These workers are shaping the socks so they can look more attractive. And then the socks will be checked by a professional metal detector to see if there has any needles inside. Because the sock machine sometimes breaks the needle during the production process. And this safety check is very important. The customers are visiting the factory. They check the socks making machines and they ask lots of questions. They are very professional. The Vietnamese likes motorcycle. All these are the workers who work here. The customer didn't stay long. After they left, we went back to the sample room to sort the samples. Because of the location of the factory, it's very hard to get a taxi, so we have to wait. The driver from the factory to send us to a restaurant. The driver is a local from Vietnam, and he took us to a local restaurant. Due to the weather reason, he had lots of outdoor restaurants, and these restaurants are usually quite large and looks nice. The restaurant is quite big, right? And on the way to here, I have seen several restaurants kind of like this size. Seafood. Anyway, that night we had the fish meal. The local people recommend. And we also had some local food that we need to use our hands to wrap them and eat. After the dinner, 10 o'clock on the evening, the driver sent us to the hotel in Hongshui City, and my friend told me since this is the best hotel in this city, I think it's quite nice. And it just costs 200 RMB for one night. From the window, I can see a big bank. It's just opposite the hotel, and the hotel is just near the big road. So on the evening, it was kind of noisy. Except this, the hotel is really nice. And they only offer 2 kinds of breakfast. The local rice noodle and the banh mi. This is the street in front of the hotel and the views around the hotel. As a small town, I think the construction and the development of the city are quite good. So this is the second day early morning. The driver from the factory came our hotel, took us to the factory. So another day in the factory, it's evening again. The local driver sent us back to hotel. On the way, one of my friends wanted to change some Vietnamese stone in a Chinese shop. It's a coffee shop. Vietnamese people enjoy drinking coffee, and there are coffee shops everywhere. This is the third day we left the factory to Ho Chi Minh City, and that night we went to take the tourist bus. It was interesting. We stayed one night in Ho Chi Minh, the same hotel we stayed the first night. And the next morning, I went to walk around and explore around the hotel, experience the local people's way of life. For me, that is very interesting. So that's all my trip in the sock factory in Vietnam, in Tongsun City. I'm really sorry, for lots of reasons I couldn't take lots of videos to show you the real Vietnam. I only can show you what I have got through. And the last day we stayed in Ho Chi Minh City one night. And the next day, the morning, I went out. I have seen lots of lovely old streets and some other sceneries. So I would like to share to you in my next video. Oh, by the way, if you are interested about purchasing socks, umbrellas, and the shopping bags, all kinds of, maybe you can contact me and maybe I can help you. Have a good day. Bye bye.